All right, we're live. How we going, guys?
Hey, g'day.
Johnny, how are
Hello.
you?
Hello.
Very well, very well.
And we've actually got a Man City guest with us today. We got Rob with us. Rob, how you doing?
I'm good.
I left George's overlay there so everyone can know that he just didn't rock up.
Hang
Now we'll get rid of it. He's definitely sleeping.
I was just about sitting there with his laptop on his lap, just crashed out.
Yeah, like it's just sleeping on the couch like this, and it's just like he's that cold. So, so we're talking about it. Obviously, we're here for the Manchester Derby. What, Rob? You said it was De Gea's 26th derby. Did you say?
on. We're way out of sync here.
I'm looking at Varane, just Varane.
I'm looking at Martinez now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm still Varane.
Now I'm
De
looking.
Gea's 26 derbies, yeah.
Now I'm looking at him. You might be a bit ahead, John.
I've been looking at Haaland for the last 10 seconds. Refresh your scores.
Okay. Let me just do this.
Is this what we're talking about? I think with the...
Well, once we get to once the game starts, we'll work that out. But so we got what team news we got, man? There's no team news for Man United, is there?
No, Rob said the lineup before.
Yeah, no, but we weren't live then.
Okay, Rob, take it away.
Nah, the team is United's team is exactly the same as Arsenal. So De Gea, Dalot, Malachia, Varane, Martinez, McTominay, Ericsson, Bruno Fernandes, Anthony, Sancho, and Rashford. But there's some interesting ones we sent to Rob for Man City. Akanji's in centre back. Ake is in for Diaz. And Rodri is injured. So Gundogan has come in for him. What do you think about that, Rob?
Hang on. Let me just. I can hear three different things going on at the moment.
Oh, no. Oh, that means because you can hear the volume and the Skype, probably.
Tell me which one to turn off.
Well, you're going to want to hear us.
I'll turn off the YouTube one.
Yeah, turn that off. Just mute that. Yeah. That's delayed anyway.
Yeah, quite a bit actually.
Yeah, it will be. It always about a minute delay, the YouTube.
Yeah, okay. All right, there we go. I can't see I'm not looking at the YouTube
Nah,
stuff.
that doesn't matter. You don't need to look at it.
I'm watching the game.
Chris says hello in the chat. Up Reddit Studio says, hey, it's me. I promise I'll watch the stream. Yes, I remember you, Up Reddit. How you doing, man? Nice to see you in the chat. Can't hear John, Chris says. What do you mean? John, talk?
Hello?
No, he's there. I can see his volume. I just don't think John was talking. Zakal is in the house. He says hi to everyone. KP, Johnny,
Hey,
Rob.
Zakal.
Good. He says good luck tonight with Manchester United. That's all he said. Didn't say nothing else.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you no. Man City are at home. This is one-way traffic, people.
All right. So, in Rob saying that, let's get a score prediction. John, we'll go with you.
My heart or my head?
Just score prediction, man. I didn't ask which one.
2-0.
2-2. Who's gonna score?
Haaland 1, Silva 1,
Oh,
and I'm going to go Varane 1 and Ericsson 1.
tell you what. If you get this right and the score is right and you didn't put money on it, I'm gonna come and hunt you down. Rob, what about you? Score prediction.
City 3-1.
3-1. Up Reddit Studio says Man U winning today, boys. 3-0.
Oh my God.
Reborn says nervous to say I'm here. No, you should be able to hear. Chris reckons he can't hear you, John, but your volume, I can see it's going through the stream.
I can hear you, John.
Today, boys,
At least you guys can hear me.
Reborn says nervous to say I'm here. Obviously, let me just play the stream.
I'm not going to listen to your comments, John, but I can hear you.
Can't hear you, John, but your volume, I can see it's going through the stream.
I'm the best commentator.
I can hear you, John. All right.
No, I can hear you. I think it's just you're a bit far away from your volume. Obviously, let me just play this. You could, I don't know, it could be up, but it doesn't matter. They are both quiet, he reckons.
Oh, maybe I haven't turned mine up. Let me just turn it up.
Let me have a look at the proper.
There we go. Is that better?
I
Louder?
don't know, they'll tell us. Reborn and that will let us know.
I've turned my volume up, so I should be louder.
I might just put up the main decibels of you guys. John Scott, put him up one. Well, hopefully that fixes it. The boys, they'll let us know. John's got Old Trafford behind him now. I like that. They're saying he can hear Rob fine. I think it's just John's, John's investment in microphones is,
Football's coming home.
Where coming?
They tried to
Where is it
sell me
coming
a
home?
$400 bloody
I'm at home at the moment. I'm on Old
That's
Trafford.
it.
You were just singing football's coming home. You don't actually. Do you think that the English actually believe football's coming home?
They always think that.
Never, not this time. They can't be thinking it, Rob. Reborn will tell us. He'll know. Oh, you know what? I reckon they're going to be lucky to get out their group this time.
Oh no, Iran and US. No,
I reckon.
no.
I just got this feeling they're going to lose. Haven't they got Wales as well?
I think Wales might top the group.
That's what I reckon. And I reckon USA might beat England. Well, if he puts Maguire in.
Well, this is the thing. I'm not a betting man, but I do bet on the World Cup, and I want to see what the starting squads are before putting money on. Because
definitely.
Yeah, if he puts Maguire in.
See, Reborn just said, not if we keep playing Maguire. He's saying that, so the fans are saying it now.
Chris, can you hear me, man? Hello?
You might.
Right,
can you turn
right,
your
I can
volume
be
up,
heard.
John? Do you see your volume? I don't know. You're up full volume on here.
My volume's not up.
No, yours is
entirely,
fine.
but-
They said they can hear you fine.
Yeah, no, I saw that. Can you blues?
I think I am a bit faint.
Yeah, well, that's you, man. Martinez gonna pocket Haaland. Up Reddit Studio says.
That's gonna be a good battle. That's gonna be a very good
Well, apparently
battle,
last
actually.
time they played, Martinez got the better of him last year. But then again, I said I didn't watch it. I don't. Is when Dortmund played Ajax, but I don't know if that means anything, which it probably doesn't.
Oh, another year on, we'll see. We'll see. That's one matchup that's worth watching.
I think that's just you look at City's midfield. I'm looking at the lineup there: De Bruyne, Gundogan, and Silva. Like, I like Eriksen and Fernandes, but McTominay, I know he's playing well. It's just it would look a lot better with Casemiro in there, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Scotty
Yeah.
Keane, man. Scotty Keane.
Zakal reckons 2 more weeks until the Cricket T20 World Cup. So the World Cup, Cricket World Cup, is just before the Soccer World Cup.
Oh, the rugby as
Oh,
well.
jeez.
I reckon the rugby's on this month as well. Somebody correct me, but I think it is.
I hear that King Eric.
You can't call him King Eric, man. There's only one
Settle
King
down.
Eric at Old Trafford.
Please.
Please.
He's not there anymore.
Yeah, I know, but he'll always be King Eric. You know, I watched an interview with Ryan Giggs, and he was saying about Eric Cantona that you knew you were going to win with him. He goes, it was just something about him. He goes, if he was through on goal, he goes, I'll turn my back. He goes, it was just.
Yep. Rob has an echo.
I got it, but when I played it, I don't think you do.
Hang on. Let me.
I can change to my headset, see if that fixes it.
Let me play around a bit. There we go. We'll try that. Echo, you might be. No, you can't. No, you shouldn't be able to hear any echo. Oh no, Rugby World Cup next year. I stand corrected. In France, September, October next year.
And I'll put you guys through my headset, and the boys can tell us now if that fixes the echo because you're not coming through the speakers. Let us know, Chris, if that fixes it because I've put them through my headset. So
check.
He's got 100 and something. 100 Premier League goals, so 155 goals. He'd be, I don't know, what's Rooney, 250?
Geeks. Oh, that stat's embarrassing. They just put Sean Wright Phillips stats up. Oh, jeez. 15 appearances in derbies, 2 goals. And he was our star forward. Oh, that means I'm going to see all the goals before you guys. I'm going to watch your reaction. This is good.
Yeah, Chris reckons it could have been one of our phones. I don't know. I've muted it now. I don't know. There's no.
My phone's not on.
Like the stream, he means. It's probably John. He's probably got it full blast. The stream. You're like probably watching it full blast in the background. Nah, I'm only joking.
Could do with a coffee right about now, Kerry.
I know I had one before, and I had it so no one saw it, so it didn't get a.
Uber one over, man.
It's definite coffee time.
Hey, have you read? What are those players? What are those players sucking down when they come on as substitutes? Like some energy, bloody.
Oh, it's that energy, like it's like a little yogurt thing, but it's like, they're crap. I
mean, seriously, just as you run on the pitch.
I don't even think they do anything. It's like these days, with all the proteins and everything that everyone takes, it's so. I don't think they do anything.
Well, I'll tell you what. If that's what they're worried about.
All right, United 4-0, Rashford hat-trick. Hey, Rashford has got a good record in this game.
I'll give you my bank details. You might as well just give me the $5.
Rashford's got a good record in this game, man, and against Liverpool. He does well against our two rivals.
Yeah, and he's going to score the 1 goal. That's it.
Probably. What if Ronaldo comes on and scores a hat-trick? Because everyone's doubting him. Oh, blown out 7 cents, 6 cents. He will.
Oh, wait till they put the odds in that when Ake's on the pitch. It's probably going to buy out to $1.90. Look, I don't get some of these songs. And what's West Ham's? I'm forever blowing bubbles.
Yeah.
Like seriously?
And then did you see them when they closed Upton Park? They let out the last day of it was against United. They did bubbles all over the pitch.
I mean,
I know.
you hear this story that Michael Michael Jackson went to a Premier League game and he was at the West Ham game and he left
Oh,
because they was singing for "I Was Forever Blowing Bubbles."
oh no.
That's the name of his pet ship.
Bubbles. That's hilarious.
He got shitty and left. That's funny.
All right, John, I got your answer to your question, man. John, I
Yep.
got your answer to your question. So Rooney obviously broke Charlton's record. So Rooney and Charlton are top 2 goals for United. Then it's Dennis Law, then Jack Rowley, Dennis Viollet, George Best, Joe Spence, and Ryan Giggs are equal. Mark Hughes, and then Paul Scholes is 10th on the list with 155.
Oh, is that all?
Hmm.
That's pretty
We
good.
got to remember Scholesy at the start was like he was like getting 20 goals a season like Lampard. He was playing attacking mid, and then he dropped deep, I guess. Giggs 168.
Jeez, he's putting Gundogan in a defensive midfielder role. This is tell you. Anthony, Fernandez, and Sancho are your 3 attacking midfielders.
Dennis Law 237 in 404 games.
Yeah, because he played for City as well.
Yeah, he got us. He relegated us.
That's a shame.
It was a shame. You know what? Do you know which one? What one's even funnier, Rob? That Sir Matt Busby played for Man City and Liverpool, and then managed Man United to Champions League, to European Cup, and
I didn't know that.
yeah, he played for City. He was from City and Liverpool. He played for our 2 biggest. I was saying that to John. That would never happen today. That it just
No.
it wouldn't happen.
No.
There's no way that would ever exist today.
No. No way. All right, for everyone tuning in, we caught up with the scores, have we? Arsenal 3, Spurs 1.
Did anyone watch that? I watched it.
I did, and I watched Liverpool Brighton.
Do you think
Trossard
so?
hat-trick,
Do you
man.
think that was a red card, Emerson Royale, in the Tottenham?
Oh,
I thought it was a bit unlucky, to be honest.
I
Like it wasn't the best challenge, but I thought it was a bit unlucky.
no, it wasn't. I thought I've seen worse challenges that got yellow cards. Put it that way. So.
And yeah, that Trossard hat trick is
Oh, they blew a 2-0 lead.
he'll
man.
go
3-2
he'll go to
down.
Chelsea now because now that Potter's gone there, Potter will buy him, I reckon.
Because he's Belgian, isn't he?
Yeah, he plays. I think he's been because Hazard hasn't been up to scratch. He's been starting, I think, for Belgium.
Yeah. Okay. Hazard played. It was captain against Spain.
Yeah, I just mean like in general, like lately, he's
Yeah.
coming back into
They
it.
don't, well,
Oh, there's the
didn't turn out
legend,
well.
Sir Alex. What a very nice guy. That was Richard Arnold. Sir Alex was saying, "You better buy some players, man. I'm going to chuck you over this balcony." Bruno will get a card.
Okay.
And
Okay, we'll get carded.
And Martinez will get booked, I reckon. And McTominay, I reckon. That's why I reckon he's playing McTominay. They reckon he's 1 yellow away from a suspension. I reckon.
Already.
And I reckon McTominay will get booked. So Casemiro will have to start next game.
Yeah, but it'll bring Casemiro on. Yep.
Ake, you reckon Ake?
Yep. Yeah, he won't be able to handle Anthony. He's going to have to pull him.
Who's on the other side? Oh, Walker. No, he'll be right.
Oh, Walker won't get a card. He'll just give away a penalty.
One of our fullbacks could get. Oh, you're putting in a bet. Martinez and McTominay will definitely get booked. Gamble responsibly, guys.
Yes. Yes.
Chris goes, Farhad can't hear John either. To be fair, John hasn't spoken for about 3 minutes, so. Oh, they're walking out. Look, you can see the United boys are ready. You know, they're not wearing their jackets. They're ready to go. Look at the City boys. They're going out like Sydney at the grand final. Jackets on. What'd you do, McTominay?
What'd you do?
McTominay and who'd you do? Ake. Oh my god.
Yep. Yep.
Ugh.
Yep. Oh. Oh. All right, and all of those going to happen, yeah? For you to win.
How much did City pay for Akanji?
I don't know, actually. Not a lot, I don't think.
Their squad is stacked, isn't it? Look at the bench. Laporte and Diaz on the bench. That's
Yeah, not good
arguably,
enough. Not good enough, man.
but that could arguably be any of the other teams could be starting centre backs for every team in the
I
league.
know. I know.
He's got something against Laporte lately. I don't know why. I think he's good. He's a left footer. And didn't Alvarez do real good for Argentina in midweek?
He did. He did.
Rashford only trained with the team for the first time like today or yesterday, I heard. I know, how good is that?
No, he's not.
Now he's injured. He did his hamstring. And then Harry Kane come out and said, "Oh, I'm so proud of him. He was playing on one leg," and everyone started drilling Harry Kane. They're like, "We're not living in 1990, man."
Can play with three.
All my favourite players for United are players that weren't here last year. Still haven't forgiven our crop of players last year for downing tools. Rashford won Premier League Player of the Month. That's unbelievable. So what, he scored?
Really?
Well, he scored. No, I think he played because he scored two against Arsenal. He scored against Liverpool. We didn't really play that well though. I know. That's what I'm saying. Haaland should have got it hands down.
Yeah.
Like he broke records for how many goals he scored in that amount of games.
But even I think Brighton have conceded the
think
least
so.
amount of goals as well. So you got to look at that
John,
defensive.
Fahad's trying to talk to you, man. He reckons he can't hear you either. No one can hear you, John. Something's wrong with your microphone. Penrith Panthers are the 2022 Premiership
Those are the
winners.
Premiership
Was that
winners.
today?
Whee!
Oh, tonight, he said. There you go.
I'm just reading these comments now and again. Hey, Fahad, thanks for joining us,
I
mate.
met Fahad yesterday.
Is he a United
I don't think
supporter?
does he support anyone, John? Fahad? You sound louder now. Yeah, when you were talking then you did. HFD Media says turn your mic on, John. The producers are getting stuck into you, man. How good is it that George came? Oh, here we go.
Oh, I think I'm a fraction
Might be just
ahead.
a touch ahead. No, I haven't. Rob might have to pause and then play. Yeah, I'm about the same with you.
Got a little list going.
Varane, tell you what, this is the first time since he's been with us that he's come back from international duty without an injury. So hopefully this thing that Ten Hag's got him on has fixed his, is helping him.
That's the thing now. This last international. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's the first challenge.
Okay, we'll get booked.
Varane on Haaland. It's
Ten
happened. We're
Hag
starting.
obviously told them to crack him. I'm so in no one's.
Absolutely.
Rob's a bit ahead of us. I'm even a touch behind you. You both have to pause a bit. Just press
I'm
pause
on
and then
what?
press play, and it will should catch up.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, I'm right with you.
You should have put money on a yellow card
I
for
said
Dallo.
I said our fullbacks could get booked because it's Grealish. Grealish is like the most booked player against in the league.
Yeah, he is too. That's right.
Very early, man. Don't you remember when I won money in the syndicate, John? When I put money on Ben White to get booked against Zaha, and he got booked in like the first minute, as well.
Well, that's the another. Yeah,
Oh,
Zaha's
and
another
it was
one.
like it was paying 5-1 or something.
Is there any Man United players that came through the ranks in the squad anymore?
Oh, there will be because they got the Rashford is one, but because they've got the longest running streak of players from the junior setup in the game day squad. Like it's going over 100 years now, United's record.
Oh my god! Oh,
Haaland's touched the ball too much. Well, Rob said that. Oh, what a save.
look at the Brighton Liverpool. Brighton should have been about 4-0 up at half
Yeah,
time.
they should have been.
Welbeck was awful.
Yeah, he wasn't good. He's never good in front of goal.
He's near forward.
Yeah, I know. But he's so good at holding it up and that. He's got that. I don't know. But he just doesn't have that killer instinct. I don't think.
Jeez, this looks
Listen,
like
there's
United are sitting back.
One thing I'll say, John. Whatever. Anything people want to say about De Gea, he's so good at shot stopping. Well, because they're sitting back. Why are they doing that? I just don't know why.
Hang on, I'll go back to you guys. I'm a little bit ahead. Give me your count, minute count.
What minute you on, John? I'm like 2 seconds behind John, so I'll just leave it there.
All right, let me just go back. Hang on, let me pause it.
Echo is fixed, Chris reckons, but trying to lip read John is challenging. I don't know what's wrong with John's microphone. I don't know what's wrong with your microphone, man. I don't know. You're up full. You're like every time I can see it here. Like it's.
John, what's your minute count? All right, I'm on the same now.
It says your volume's all the way when I click it.
Look at that, United, 12% chance of winning.
Well,
Oy.
so you're saying there's a chance. Let me have a look at John's Sky. I'm going to put your volume percent up, John, for them and see if that fixes it. Nah, it was on 100, but I just put it up to 115
Switch
then.
it.
The boys would tell us if it's fixed.
Oh man, what are you doing that for?
Cancelo's like the new Dennis Irwin, man. New Maldini, just, he's playing left back, right footed.
Yeah, he scored more goals than Maldini.
Yeah.
That's offside.
Not really.
That's offside. See, this goes forever, and he's offside.
I don't like
Telling
the
you,
new thing how they let it
telling you, he's
go like
offside.
that. I don't like how they're told to do that now.
That looked close, actually. I reckon his toes were offside for that first chance. Not the greatest clearance from McTominay, yeah, right. Oh, good save. Yeah.
He's so good at shot stopping, man. See if I can get a. Jim Beglin getting stuck into us now.
Yeah, good pass, mate. Cute. Just put a blue shirt on, be easier.
That scoreboard's not working, so it doesn't matter. Get that off. John, Chris reckons you might need to redial in, man. But I don't know. It's up to you. If you want to leave the call and just join it, it'll let you. You can end it and just join the call.
Foden, he's going to give and go because he wants to score himself. Top of the box. Yeah!
Ah.
Yeah, baby.
And Rob called it too. Foden. Why is he shushing his own crowd? Foden.
Well, you should come to the Etihad, John, instead of sitting at Old Trafford, man. You're missing all the fun.
Why is Foden shushing? He was shushing to his own supporters.
Oh, because he's an idiot.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, but
I don't like him. Yeah, look at that. Who's tracking the runner, man?
that's a
Goodness
crap
sake.
goal. Well, this is what this falls on you for saying McTominay's playing well, man. He's the defensive midfielder. Where's he? It's true though. He's the
you
defensive
just
midfielder. He should be in
you
the
just
box
block
tracking a runner.
their run. You just block their run. It's not friggin' hard. Goodness me. This is now ominous because now Foden will pass the ball to Haaland because he's already scored.
That's not good.
I guarantee you, if Haaland scored and Foden hasn't, he's going to keep going until he scores before he passes the ball to him.
Chris reckons that didn't work for you, man. I don't know, Chris, man. It might I don't know what's up with it, but John's. I don't know. I can hear you. Let me actually just play the stream and see how much I can hear it.
Oh, don't stuff around with a ball.
Don't know. But has he got no sound at all, Chris? Is it? I can hear you. Me and Rob can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you as well. That could be the other call. I'm not listening on YouTube.
Last five Manchester United managers have all lost their opening derby, they just said.
Haaland's going to score today now.
Nah, Martinez is going to pocket him.
Yeah.
Martinez is the butcher of Amsterdam.
Shoot, man. Oh.
Okay. Oh, terrible touch by Rashford.
That put him under pressure. Well done.
Kyle Walker. If he didn't have pace, he'd be playing.
He's a legend in his own lunchtime.
If he didn't have pace, he'd be playing in the A League.
70-80% of the penalties we give away is Kyle Walker.
Yeah, he does. I know he gives away. You know what? He actually does
Question
well. He actually does okay for England when he plays as a third centre back.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
And this guy has got a record of giving us red cards in derbies. He sent Smalling off. Oliver.
He scored on the Smalling scored on the weekend.
Yeah, apparently he's playing real well. And him and Tamori can't get an England squad.
And Harry Maguire can.
Exactly. And Tamori won the Serie A last year.
2-0, 2-0, 2-0.
Varane's pretty tall too, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. He scored a nice header at the last World Cup. Semi-final, I think.
Yep.
What are they doing with black armbands? Anybody know?
They're probably still. They're probably. I was gonna say maybe the Queen died last week because they've been going on about it for 5 weeks. Would it be that? They wouldn't be that, would it, John?
United players have got one too, haven't they?
Oh, it might be then if they're both wearing them. How long they do that for?
Only until King is crowned, which was last week, so that should.
There you go.
Because at work we were told to fly the Australian flag at half-mast till Thursday.
So,
last Thursday.
Do you reckon Edison plays in the World Cup or Allison?
You know what, Allison?
Yeah,
I think Allison.
I think
he pulled off an amazing save yesterday. He came out almost 9-10 yards to block a certain goal.
I think Tite just likes him more.
Yeah, there you go.
John was strong on that, on Allison.
Yeah, I had a look at Brazil's squad list. Bloody hell, it's not bad.
Oh, they're pretty jacked as well, Brazil.
Pretty good.
That's nerves, man. You can tell he's got nerves.
No one's running around. Come on.
I haven't seen him do nothing.
But hey, maybe he's behind you. Went to Old Trafford instead of at the Etihad.
He's with Maguire at Old Trafford.
He's even Timo Werner scored a couple goals this weekend.
He does well in Germany, doesn't he?
The whole world is topsy-turvy.
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't been. Go, give. Oh. Oh yeah, Walker's missed it. Big surprise. Oh. You know that you can half foul someone just enough to put them off the ball. There's a couple of decisions. There was a penalty for Brighton, clear penalty for Brighton yesterday, which they didn't get.
Yeah, they did not. They should have had a penalty. Yeah, you're right.
Clear push in the back.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's funny because he did this at Dortmund. It's like he hits. Yeah, it's like he hits I don't know. Is it because he asks the way he plays? I don't know his team. If he doesn't get given money to refresh the squad enough, I think they run out of gas, so to speak.
Yeah.
because he hasn't freshened up that midfield. Like Thiago's old, Henderson's old. He's brought in Diaz, but lost Mane, who was a high intense player.
And yet,
Yeah, and like
yeah.
Alexander Arnold is getting targeted every week because it's in the media that he can't defend. So every player is targeting him, so he's not playing well.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Because every player is targeting Trent Alexander-Arnold now as well, so he's getting done.
Yeah, he didn't play well
Nah,
yesterday either.
because it's true, he's not very good defensively. And if Liverpool don't have the ball, what's the point of him really?
Yeah. And they brought James Milner on again.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
I know.
goodness me. Oh, that's another yellow, is it?
I said
Another yellow?
Martinez will get
No.
booked. You know, the thing about Milner is, I'm not saying he hasn't had a good career in that, but it's not like he's Ryan Giggs or Scholes. He's 37 and is still cutting it. You can tell he doesn't have it anymore.
It's funny because it's a team game, but the reason you got Grealish in there or some of these other players is to beat a player to create the extra player. You need that.
Grealish is a £100 million player, and he scored 2 goals last year and got 2 assists.
Uh, uh, who's taking it? Gundogan? Oh, nah, De Bruyne's doing.
How did listen? I know whatever. How did a player like Grealish go for 100 million?
Oh, because them Sheikh Mansour
Yeah,
just
no.
wants
Even
to
Anthony
throw
with
money
us, and they're
around.
90 million. Like, how are these players? I know, but like Anthony,
Now,
90 million, like for us as well.
oh, hit the post. Hit the post.
You know what? He's been a real good player for City, man. Gundogan. Mr. Lachlan says, hey, Mr. Lachlan, how are you, man?
Hey, Mr. Laughlin's here.
For you, not much at all.
Yeah, yeah, it wasn't much.
He's like Mesut Ozil, man. They should be playing for Turkey, not Germany. He's one of those.
Yeah.
He's part of that team of Germany that they could have made a Turkish national team. Kadira, Ozil, Gundogan. He's good, man. He's a real good player. Yeah, but you know what I don't get right, John, is the English media. He's tackling like a
Oh,
beast. You said right.
referee.
You
Come
said
on.
he's tackling like a beast. Bernardo Silva. The English media don't go on about that he's 5'8", but all they're talking about is Martinez 5'10".
Yeah.
Yeah, but who cares? He's playing centre midfield. It's you need, you know. He's playing against. He could be playing against Patrick Vieira, who's 6'5".
And how tall is N'Golo Conte?
Yeah, exactly. Probably yeah, 5'7".
Tiny.
And,
Oh, quick break.
that was a silly pass, Malacia.
Quick break. Sancho's been disappointing.
Yeah,
Don't know whether he's in a. I mean, the other thing, change of coaches, United every second year
I know.
for the last
I
bloody.
know.
That doesn't help
And
either.
half of these guys for 3 years they haven't been coached because Ole just wasn't good enough, and neither was Carrick. Like the whole coaching setup.
Mm.
Rashford, players that lost 3 years of their career really. Like you look at Donny, like I said about Donny, he came to us. He was an a Dutch international. He's
Yeah.
he's nowhere near the squad now.
Yeah.
Rashford was an England international. So was Sancho.
No, 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 no.
He's got to be careful, Dello, man.
Got to score those.
They love him in England. They reckon he's like the next Paul Gascoigne.
Oh, that's not even close. That's not even close, man. That's awful.
That should have been a goal. He should have side-footed it.
That's what I'm talking about. He's there for glory, not for goals.
Pep is losing it. He should have
What a
side-footed it though. The position he was in, you don't need to smack it.
No. Take a leaf out of buddy Romario's book. He never hit a ball.
Yeah,
Winger.
always side-footing.
And he scored 60 goals for Brazil.
They reckon, I was watching an interview, they reckon Berbatov was like that. Gary Neville goes, even at training, he didn't want to shoot. He just would pass it in.
Right. As long as it goes in.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, how many goals did you score outside the box?
This year?
Season? Yeah. None.
Nah, 3, I reckon.
Okay.
But only one of them was like top of the foot. The other 2 were still side foot.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if the gap's there, you make sure it goes in.
Yeah,
That's all.
one of them was a cut in and I hit it top of the foot and it just went bullet. But it was just my body shape. I had to hit it like that. We were awarded a penalty here 2 years ago within 30 seconds, he just said. Up Reddit Studio says, I'm back. Did Man U score? They didn't, man. Man City scored. It is 1-0.
Reddit, Man United scored in their dream. Oh, look at that. You don't give a ball away like that.
He's so bad, isn't he?
I got.
Yeah, but you know what
I
the
got a
thing is
spare-
now? You know what the thing is now, John? He'll have a bad game, right? Because he is having a bad game. And if he gets booked, Casemiro will come in and he probably won't play again for a while.
There's another yellow card.
Mark Oliver. I hate this guy.
I don't mind Malacia. He's all right. He's been doing all right.
Van Gaal put him left centre back for Holland the other day.
Yeah, okay.
They were talking about it.
With Ake because Delit wasn't playing.
Up Reddit Studio reckons, come on, he bet. He says, WTF, he bet £10 that they United better win.
Oh dear. Man, that is such a poor kick.
I hope for you, up Reddit, man, that they come back and they win, man. I hope for my mental health they can score a couple goals too.
I was just going to say you hope for him, huh?
Yeah.
I think you're hoping for you too. 67% possession.
That's terrible. But the problem is you got Rashford up front, and he's good at what he does, which is getting in behind. But put Ronaldo on so he can hold the ball. At least he can hold it.
Yeah, Rashford needs service.
Ronaldo's strong as well. Get it at his feet. He'll hold it. People bounce off him as well. He's strong.
The offside there on the.
It's funny, John. They said how they're saying Haaland was a cheat code, right? Well, they forget about these other players, man. What was Ronaldo and Messi when they were scoring 50 goals a year for 10 years in a row? They said I think Haaland has to score 55 goals a year till he's 34 to score as many goals as Ronaldo and Messi. So look at Ronaldo. He's the same, isn't he? He's a big guy, 6'2". He was a bit like that. When he was in his prime, defenders weren't getting near him. Well, that's good. Hopefully one of them can get in the game. We need more players like Malacia, £12 million.
Yeah, that's a bargain.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone's language. Yeah.
That was telegraphed, yeah, big time.
Thanks, McTominay. Give us a corner from 30 yards. Beauty. Mate.
It's like he's like is he getting ready to get his extensions done?
And he's like,
And they're all doing his hair. Like in that South Park episode when Butters goes there. That's the best. No, they got dropped from that England squad because didn't they went out when it was
they
COVID.
breached. Yeah, in Iceland, I think.
Yeah, they were meant to be in isolation. Or not isolation, like lockdown.
Yeah. And they just went out
And
and
they both
partied
went out and
anyway.
partied. And then obviously Greenwood's done what he's done now and
I would have banned Foden from club and country for 6 months.
they both probably should have got banned for a bit for that. And then you know what? Greenwood probably wouldn't have done what he did. Probably would have helped him, giving him a suspension then. If that was
Yeah.
Ferguson when that happened, he would have got 10 times, heaps bigger punishment than what Ole gave him.
Yep. Yep.
Who's
If
that? That's
Foden
Bruno pressing.
Foden hasn't learned from it at all.
It's because
It's got
they're hyping him up so much over there. Like
Yep.
they're talking about him like he's going to be the best player that ever lived.
Two-thirds possession.
We're not,
Well,
man.
You're not conceding any more goals. You're not doing anything with it.
John, did you watch that? Did you watch that clip on Talksport, John? They're saying the top 5 Premier League strikers, English strikers, sorry, top 5 English strikers of all time. Oh, they were just debating it.
Oh, that's
Top
tough.
5 English strikers.
Bobby Charlton.
I think they were saying Premier League. That's why they didn't go back to
Ah.
Bobby.
Uh,
Yeah, he was in there, but they see they were debating about Kane, but they put him 5th. They had Rooney top, yeah.
yeah. Okay.
He was in there, but that was the debate. The big debate was they were putting Harry Kane ahead of Andy Cole. And then the other guy said, he goes, Andy Cole scored 187 Premier League goals and he didn't take a penalty.
No, that's what I was just about to say. How many goals has Kane got
Yeah,
at the
penalties. Oh, probably 50.
Yeah.
Because they just said last night he scored in the Premier League 21 from 20 penalties, and that's just Premier League. Not Europe, not Cup, nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
And Andy Cole never took one. Shearer probably took 60.
Yeah, he took a few.
Rooney didn't actually take a lot of penalties because he didn't have a good record from them. I don't think he took many at all.
Who's that too?
That was crap.
Yeah. Yeah, overlap run. Yeah, I get that, mate.
The
Open your
thing is,
eyes,
what I
mate.
don't
I
get
would
about
overlap.
that tactic is you got Anthony, who's meant to be a real good crosser of the ball, but
Yep.
who's in the box in this lineup for him to cross to? No one. There's no
There
Rashford's
he
not good
is.
in the
There he
air.
is.
Exactly, he's on the bench. The best header of the ball in the world. I hope he does.
No,
Is that what Chris said to you? If you've got a mic, like a phone one, that's what he's talking about. Hey, dude, why didn't he pass?
Oh, bloody hell. Put it away.
Who's on the floor?
Sake. Oh.
What actually happened to him? Oh, Varane's been down for ages.
It's Varane. Look at that dip.
I didn't see it. What happened? Oh, did that fool twist his leg? That looked weird. Oh no, we're done. We're relegated now. Now Foden can be the most hated man in the world now because he just did that to Varane. Yeah, maybe if you got a cord. Is there a cord? Yeah, that's what I mean. It looks like it
Wow.
twisted him.
Yep. Yep. Did too. Look at that.
Oh, and then it made him. You know what? He could be
Yeah.
out for a bit with that. But he
The
won't.
thing is, he might last till half time, but then it's that rest that'll just swell up.
He doesn't have to go to Cyprus, man. I don't know. He doesn't have to play against Ammonia, so he can have a rest. Why they? What I don't get is why is the camera on Maguire when he's not even in the squad? I think so. You might have to turn the button, not like turn it on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, it was a goal. Was Varane on the pitch? I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, that's behind the line.
Oh, up Reddit. I think your £10 bet, man. I don't know. You're gonna have to ask. We can hear you no matter what, so I don't know. Who was marking him?
Ericsson.
Why? Why?
Yeah, exactly.
You got 6'4"
Ericsson was
bloke
marking.
McTominay. Why is Ericsson marking him?
Ericsson was marking him last corner as
That's
well.
ridiculous.
I mean, all the prep work for the week, and that's what you come up with? Seriously?
It's just so stupid.
He's not big. He's not even strong, and he's not good in the air. This is why you always have a target man in your squad, which is why City's never should have sold Edin Dzeko.
He is loving that because he's still upset. He's still upset at Roy Keane, so he's loving that.
I don't think my comment counts, John, but I can certainly hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. It's not us, so as long as you got
You're a bit echoey, but that's because there's no one else in the stadium behind you.
That's fair. Maguire was there, wasn't he? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We're having some weird troubles with YouTube the other night too. People was hearing beeps, they reckon, but that could be because we were talking about ghosts. I don't know. Tell you what, Ghost is haunting United tonight. Ooh, Walker, what's the matter with you?
Hang on, let me check. Look, see guys, see this?
Oh, that's the
That's the K2
Yeah,
meter. That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
ghost checker.
That's the best. Well, Walker's done, eh? He hasn't stood up yet, and he's on the side of the pitch. Chris still reckons he can't hear you, John. Unless it's something in your
Uh,
Skype settings there, I don't know. You know where it says your microphone? Down there, like you can click on the arrow next to your microphone and just see what it says. Change it to something else, I don't know. There might be a few options. Nah, it's just saying default.
so if Haaland gets another goal, he'll have as many derby goals as Sean Wright Phillips. Dear oh dear.
Well, Aguero has the most derby goals, I think, and then Rooney.
This is what he's good at.
You know what the funniest part about it is they're gonna bag Martinez, but not one of them's been his fault.
No, that's correct.
The media are gonna rip him, but not one of them has been his fault.
See, straight away, someone's going to shut Grealish down, and they're not.
I don't know why Ericsson doesn't go ball there.
He's got long legs, man, and you know he's just going to throw himself at it. Yep. So both Grealish and De Bruyne got as close as 25 yards, and were able to pick a pass. Can't do that, man.
Your £10 are gone up Reddit. Definitely, he reckons. Yeah, they're gone, man. You should have just bought a beer. What's a beer cost now in England?
I reckon you'd have bought a couple.
Yeah, for £10.
Actually, up Reddit, I don't know if you've got it over there, but we've got a Belgian beer cafe here, and they sell cherry beer, and I reckon one they sell, is it 500 mils, and it's £10, I reckon, or
Where at the
25
Belgian beer
bucks.
bar?
Yeah,
Oh,
The
I've
Bellevue Creek cherry beer is bloody $20 for a
jeez,
pint.
I haven't been to Belgian bar for a long time. I think it is.
2 more goals, man. Jeez, this guy's a machine.
He's done, isn't he? Walker. I could tell he was done when he went off the pitch before.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened to him. Well, he's allowed to make 5, so do something. Now, can't you make? You can only have
anytime.
three
3 changes,
three intervals. Yeah.
3 changing moments, but you can make up to 5. Same for the World Cup. They've increased that to 5.
Varane's gone.
Yeah, look.
Harrington's coming on.
Lindelof's first appearance.
That did his ankle big time, Varane. Hopefully, well, he's still, at least he's running still. That's
Stay with the players, man.
Two of them, have been on Varane's side.
But some of that's De Bruyne. I mean, that's inch perfect, man.
That's a great pass.
Goodness. It's hard to defend against that.
But the English media would just say Martinez and De Gea were at fault. That's what they'll come up with.
Never mind the mid.
We've been terrible. This hasn't even been a game. Gomez, who is he? Sergio Gomez, I don't even know him. He's gone on the left, so Cancelo's come on the right. So he's a left back, obviously. Imagine he
See,
does.
as a coach, I wouldn't have put. I'm only having 3 bloody midfielders. I wouldn't have put Fernandes and Ericsson. I can't afford it against the top team.
Well, I don't know. That's why I don't know what. I thought Casemiro should have come in for either Bruno or Ericsson.
Yep.
If he was going to play McTominay, he
Yep.
should have played Casemiro. He should have had both defensive midfielders on.
Yep. Agreed.
Ronaldo spewing. To be fair, I actually would have played Ronaldo, man, because he can hold the ball up. I don't.
Yeah.
That's me. Like.
Well, I would have almost. I've almost would have done 4-2-3-1.
Oh, come on, man. Like, I would have taken him down at the halfway line. It's so. I just don't get it. Like, is it? What I don't get is that, like, is football gone? Is it like, have you got to be nice to the opponents these days? Like, put him through the railing, man.
Yeah.
I know it sounds
yeah.
bad saying it, but like, how you let him run like that on the byline? And he's their best player too. Hit him.
And he could actually pull an
Exactly.
assist from that spot.
That's what I'm saying. It's their best player. Just hit him.
Yeah.
It's so like, man, what are we like? We got to be friends now or something because of Klopp and Guardiola's love story. Well, what happened to the days, like back we used to watch it, like, Ferguson and Wenger hated each other. That was the best.
Dear, oh dear.
We're shambolic. They just went coast to coast, like.
But again, De Bruyne had the ball in the middle of midfield, and someone should have hit him.
He's got, like,
bang.
Ericsson and that. He's got players running around that are not defensive minded. Like, look at him. Ericsson, like, it's just.
Correct. So I would have played 4-2-3-1 or even 4-4-2 something.
Put Casemiro on, man.
Yeah.
And again, like, it's nothing to do with Martinez again. Like, it's
No.
the left back now. How are you letting the guy come from behind you to get that ball?
Well, here's the point also, that the goals have come from the wings.
Yeah, all of them.
In Martinez's support.
They're going on about it because Jamie Carragher said today he can never be a top class centre back.
Jamie Carragher.
I know, and that's what they said. Well, he was never a top class centre back, so he can't talk. He played hide and seek. Yeah, now we're back to minus goals now. Haaland scored more goals than our whole team.
He scored more goals than most teams.
Yeah, that's true.
This is
in our
crazy.
defense.
It's crazy. Oh.
He probably is. That's the type
No,
of captain he'd be.
No, he's in the stands, remember?
Should have played him before that. Akanji's actually pretty quick.
He is.
It's a big boy.
He's not accomplished yet, but
At least you aren't talking like the Arsenal fans. They're saying Saliba's the best centre back in the history of football.
Oh,
And then he went and he was terrible for France, apparently.
he kicked. Look how close Ericsson's there.
Ah.
Why didn't he shoot?
If he had, if he could cross from there, he should have shot. That's what I don't get.
Oh, look at that.
Ugh,
Leave him.
that's terrible. Hottest ticket in town. What for Ten Hag? Calm down.
Someone's gonna his head.
Like the
Someone will say it.
Alex Ferguson lost 6-0 to City.
He was on the brink of the getting sacked because it took a while to get them going. They were 16th or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, we were almost got relegated. Though we'll beat Ammonia 1-0 during the week. And we'll be done. We'll be back. Look at him waving to the crowd already. How did he come out like such a good player when his dad couldn't kick a ball?
That's where you stick your left. Yeah, that's where you stick your players at left back, don't you?
Oh man, he's got to do something. He's got to
Goodness me.
stem this bleeding. He has to. What I don't get is Sean Wright Phillips. Like he's smiling, like he doesn't even know what club he's affiliated to. He was with Chelsea, City, like
QPR.
QPR, like far out. And then he acts like he's an all-time Man City legend. Haaland is a tap-in merchant. Got to tap ones in coming from Kev. That's all he got to do. If Ronaldo was there, he's going to average 2 goals every match as well. Up Reddit reckons.
Yeah, well, this about service.
Yeah, I think he would too.
Rashford hasn't got any
Yeah.
service.
Ronaldo would have. If Ronaldo went to City last year, I completely agree. He would have scored goals for City. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. Yep.
He would have scored 30 plus goals there. Imagine him with De Bruyne giving him the ball. People forget Ronaldo scored 24 goals for us, and I think we only scored 24 goals for the whole season. He scored 24 goals in a team that was atrocious.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what Guardiola's team talk will be a lot happier than Ten Hag's, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But he definitely has to do something if he wants to stem this. If he doesn't want it to be 6 or 7, like John's saying, I think he's got to change the midfield. I don't think Bruno. I'd take Bruno off. I don't think he's done anything.
Got to bring Casemiro on.
I'd bring Casemiro for Bruno. I don't
I'd
even know
bring
what else he's got. I'd bring
Ronaldo
Ronaldo on to hold the ball up and a bit of leadership.
Sancho hasn't done much.
Yeah, he's done nothing.
This is telltale sign of the players that when the big games,
The chips are
who
down.
steps up?
Yeah.
Steps up.
Oh, that's United's problem for so long. That's why Ten Hag's got such a job ahead of him because he's got to weed out 90% of these guys because when the chips are down,
Yeah.
all these guys are
Go
bottlers.
missing.
They go missing, yeah. That's why he's got to create his own team. I reckon Casemiro, John, and Ronaldo got to come on.
Casemiro on for who?
I reckon for Fernandez. Because of the position he's playing, he's done nothing. He's just,
Ronaldo on for Sancho, maybe?
I reckon, put Rashford out wide, Ronaldo up top, and just get him to hold the ball a bit.
Now that Walker's off,
Rashford could,
Rashford on,
exactly.
put Rashford on the new guy. Hey, I saw the World Cup ticket prices for
Oh,
the women's World Cup.
is it a lot? For here, that's for here, isn't it?
Yeah, $20.
Oh, okay. There you go. $20, Rob's saying, for the Women's World Cup.
$20. No, you're paying two to 400 for
The
World Cup.
men's.
Yeah.
So, what did we see yesterday? Let's look at this here. So, Chelsea, Potter got his first win, 2-1.
Yep.
Fulham got spanked, John, by Newcastle at home. They had a red card early, though.
Yeah, they had a red card. It was
8th minute,
remember it was there.
there was. So, Trossard is the first person to score a hat-trick at Anfield since Andre Arshavin scored.
Didn't you?
He might have. Oh, the Memphis
Listen,
burger. Yeah. We
Kieran,
did.
no, you
We
both.
did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're Memphis.
Chris does love it.
Are they more? Do they cost more
I can't
than your
remember. I
normal
think
ones?
so. Why hasn't it started streaming again?
I had the circle going. I don't have it now. I've just got YouTube. I'm just having a look. Yeah, we're playing Liverpool
Whoa.
next week.
So United and Liverpool all in one.
October 17. Oh no, fortnight after.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Leicester, Nottingham Forest. Oh boy.
Yeah, no. Oh, they're going to be losing it. Why hasn't it reconnected? It says all the streaming is right.
Seaborn says dub.
Mark Goldbridge. I think we're back live. I reckon we are. I just can't see it on the YouTube studio, but I can see it. I'm watching it.
They're bringing on Luke Shaw.
Yeah, we are. We're back live.
Hey, we're back. Yeah, we said that.
Oh, it was
Like
silly. It was so stupid.
Yep.
Yeah, Rob said that. Chris C reckons he still can't hear John. I don't know what's going on with John, man, but it's the same thing the same setting that he has. It's not, man. I can hear you fine. I'm seeing it in the settings. It's like, I reckon it's something in your Skype settings there where that microphone picture is.
Could be something yours. Yeah, could be. go. Go.
Yeah, change that. Can you change it to something else? What's the... Nah, the one under... Yeah, can it change to anything else? Yeah, change it to that, see if that does anything. Hello? I can hear... We can hear you. We just gotta wait to see if they can hear you.
But yeah. Yeah, we can hear you.
Let's see what he says in the chat.
See, that's what I mean. Foden didn't pass again. Bloody hell. Well, he's just cost us another goal. I know it would have been 5, but he cost us 3 points, man. Ready.
We're waiting to see what he says.
Reborn can hear you, John. Hey. I can see the circle circling.
Yeah, it should go back now. Just click stream so they can tell us.
Yeah, we're in. I'm in. So check 1, 2. To anyone listening in, can you hear all 3 of us? Hey Johnny, I watched that food review you did in New Zealand of that crazy bloody, I don't know, was it a milkshake thingy? How much was it? Oh my god, that looks so much full of sugar. You must have been bouncing off the wall, man.
Was it nice?
Oh, Nanda's got the art. Nanda's got the captain's armband. Is that right?
Yep. Can hear KPM Rob, but Rob's still quiet. But no John, Reborn reckons.
I'm still
What
quiet.
microphone is John using? The microphone that doesn't exist.
Hang on, where's my laptop?
This is the thing is, I can hear you fine. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know, no idea.
Chris C reckons, what microphone is John using, mate? No, I told you it doesn't exist. This microphone.
Right. Sorry, Reborn. I don't want to shout too much of the fact that it's 4-0. Might upset the
It's
viewers.
pretty bad. This is a Man United show.
Well, look, it's a Man United shit show then.
It is. Is that what we're gonna call Grealish now? Butters? He's Butters.
He's going to set up another one. You just upset him now.
He's doubled his assists in his whole Man City career. Yeah, I said that to you before. He's got more goals than our whole team.
I reckon Haaland's almost scored more goals for Man City this year than Sean Wright-Phillips did his whole career.
He's almost got Ronaldo's record. I know, and he's like grinning, and like he played more for Chelsea than he did for City. His dad's an Arsenal legend. He loves Man City.
Ah.
It's very true.
Oh, he's clutching at straws now. Hey, all we needed was $2 billion. No problem.
Well, the team when they win
A
the
couple of
the
billion
team that
dollars in
wins
our
the
bank
Champions
account. No
League,
problem.
they're going to be all stars, all right.
Bypass, bypass the financial fair play. No worries. Yeah, look at that.
The team that finally wins the Champions League with them.
Pitch is gone. Kerry, what's going on?
I don't know. It says it's streaming fine.
Oh, there it is. It's back.
Yeah, see, Chris C is saying it has to be his settings on Skype, and I totally agree with this, Chris C.
Yeah, must be.
It, Nah, leave that on. Mine's on. Mine's on default noise cancellation. My microphone is on my microphone, not Realtek. And my speakers are on my speakers, yeah. I don't think anyone can hear you. It has to be a setting on
Yeah.
Skype. I think Reborn thought I was going crazy. Nah, I don't think so, man. It's definitely an invisible microphone, Reborn. He's left it. Reborn is wild. He's a Liverpool fan and he gets stuck into me.
Hey, look, as I'm talking about the defense again, just sitting there watching. How many players are not marking anybody? Look at them all.
Luke Shaw.
Ridiculous. Oh, nice early ball.
Man, he's like Benjamin Button.
They breed him differently in Norway,
Yeah.
up in the Nordic mountains, mate. What's that? Asterix comics, Obelix. Fell in magic potion when he was young.
He must have just been watching Zlatan clips growing up. So besides Shaw, did he actually make a change to the midfield, Nat? Because I was trying to sort the internet out. No, he just.
Just he's brought Shaw on
Ugh.
for.
Oh my gosh. Because he scored against Italy in the Euro final. Oh, he did score for England
He,
midweek as well, didn't he?
he scored. Yeah, he scored for England.
Luke Shaw scored England's first goal in 6 games. They almost broke San Marino's record for not scoring a goal
From open
from open play.
open play.
Yeah, they almost broke
Yeah,
San
yeah,
Marino's record, man.
yeah. He must be chomping at the bit.
Casemiro's gonna kill someone. Look at him.
Casemiro saying, "Why did I come
He's like,
here?"
look at that, Casemiro,
I'm not.
Ronaldo. There's 10 Champions Leagues
I'm
between them, and they're on the bench.
there on the bench.
10 Champions Leagues between them, man. He's like, why did I only ask for 300,000 a week? Who said De Gea can't play out from the back, man? He just played out. Yeah, they know that if they haven't run as much as their opposition. Apparently, Ten Hag did it with them. Still, though, in his 50s, like, going doing 13k runs. What a guy.
Hey, that's on your list, isn't it? I don't know.
Doubt that. Does anyone get an assist? Who even gave it to him? I don't know who gave it to him.
Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw.
He's got a good left foot on him, doesn't he? Ericsson.
Ericsson. Yeah, Ericsson. That's it. Just watch him. Let him shoot. Good on you. Look at Nathan Ake just sitting back. Me.
Will he start for Brazil?
I reckon he will. I reckon he will. Vinicius.
But yeah, but wouldn't you just if there was me, I'll play Neymar up front, like.
Yeah, it's got all this.
Nah, not for Brazil.
Neymar's got all this promise. He's still supposed to deliver. He hasn't delivered yet.
For Brazil, I'd put him up front. For his club, I'd put him. But then again, he's got Messi. I wouldn't put him at 10 for his club either because of Messi. I'd put him on the wing at PSG. Ten Hag probably told him, you're running 13Ks tomorrow if you just don't. It's Luke Shaw. See, he's a star.
We did say both. We did say both teams would score.
Did they? I wonder what end that is.
Terry, obviously, it's the right-hand side.
Well, I was trying to think of a legend of you guys, that it might be named after. Sean Wright Phillips end?
Sean Go.
Hey, he's more of a legend than Sean Wright Phillips.
Danny Tiato.
Oh, Tiato. Bloody Tiato. He was a thug. Come on, Butters. Martial's on the bench, yeah.
Martial and Casemiro.
What, instead... Mate, Ronaldo, I tell you what. Don't at me, says Johnny G. Speak up. Listen, don't at me. We've come to the conclusion that no one can hear Johnny G, and we don't know why. If someone knows how to fix his Skype settings.
He's speaking in the fifth dimension.
He's in the fifth dimension. Oh no, that's what I was just saying.
Yeah,
Martial's been back for a week, and he put him on instead of Ronaldo. He obviously doesn't like him, eh? That's just...
He's not looking good at it. Look at it. Look at his face. I'm happy.
That is massive. That is big, though. That's big. Martial will get an Achilles injury again. That's what will happen. Chris C reckons play around with your settings. Chris C, man, telling John to play around with the settings is like...
Yeah, I think Chris is right.
John will click a few things and he'll go, yeah, I don't know what to do.
Clearly you haven't. Those will be working, dumbass.
He's got you there, John. Are you sure it's not? No, it's not on my side, man, because I can see their volume is like every time they talk, it's going up. Like in OBS, I can see it happening, like working. It's fine. I can try re-add John's thing. John, you're going out for a second. I'm going to re-add you. And then imagine everyone says it works. I'll crack up. You've been muted.
Yeah. Come on, City. Another goal. Not enough.
You don't know. You can't score again. It's your first half trick, one pony.
Talk, John. See if people can hear you.
Hello, hello. My name is John.
John said Butters is
He's a nice guy.
a nice guy. Don't at me says big man. How you doing? To Chris C. Chris says bigger, better than ever. There you go.
He is bigger and better than ever.
What are you on, Chris C? Can we have
Yeah, he's at work. Poor guy.
Oh, is he?
Chris C's wild, man.
He is wild. He just said we can hear him. He's alive.
Good job, KP.
All we did was I deleted. We deleted you.
Settings.
We deleted you and then re-added you, man. You got deleted and re-added. And the settings,
Your settings,
dude,
man.
the settings are exactly this. Nothing's changed. Like nothing changed. Chris C says,
Play with
Reborn
settings,
says,
man.
oh my God,
Reborn.
was that John? Johnny G, you sound amazing. He's alive. This is like the most reaction we've had in
I am alive.
podcasting.
Oh my God.
It's the best. John, what did you do?
Play with your
That's what
settings,
we
man.
told you to play with your settings.
All right. It's been lonely here at Old Trafford talking to
That's the
myself.
best.
Just buy Harry a beer. You'll be right.
Yeah. Bar staff aren't even here.
See, this is what Shaw stops the play.
Fatty doesn't care about no one.
Sure
looks
that
so
he will
upset.
crunch people there, that's true.
Right.
That looks so upset, Pep. Jeez, you're winning. It's like he's
Do you
someone
think
stole
do you
his
think
ice
Pep
cream.
puts that on? Like he's like winning 7-0 and he's like having a tantrum?
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
someone hugged me.
It's like he watched the Kobe
Oh.
Bryant clip before he went on and like told him that you've got to be angry even when you're winning.
I know. He just wants Haaland to come over and give him a high five or something.
It's because you probably uploaded the wrong OBS, Chris. Nah, it's not. I just changed his.
Change
Chris
his
C says,
identity.
John louder than ever. Don't at me.
John's,
Keep the chat
John's got a
going.
new identity.
He does have a new identity. Chris C says, don't at me. The Crows suck.
Hey, they did.
Haaland's like the Rocky bad guy.
Who, Ivan Drago.
Yeah.
Ivan Drago, man.
If he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies. It's like hitting a piece of meat.
Yeah, baby.
Why? Why? Why is this happening to me?
Jeez.
I'm going home.
The bloody man-child's always there, man.
Yeah, because he wants to play with the ball.
He is a man-child.
I reckon his dad put money on him to get a hat-trick. That's why he's celebrating.
Probably. We need Roy Keane to go sort them both out.
Oh,
It
I've
is
got to
dead.
watch a Roy Keane post-match.
Oh, he'll be losing
interview.
it. The things he's going to say are going to be the funniest things ever.
See, look.
Everyone knows it's going to go
Yeah,
to
exactly.
Hart.
Just stand on his toes, for
Oh,
heaven's sakes. No, I'll just stand on the 6-yard line and watch the ball. Goodness me.
Let's say Martinez gave him a fair bit of space there, lads.
Yeah, Martinez this time.
That time he's culpable, definitely.
Ball watching. And I'm thinking on United's everything. His whole defence. Oh, he could be offside.
Where
That's
is the
onside.
midfield though?
That-
Like I don't.
Oh, that's clearly onside.
Calm down, Jim Beglin. Hear what he just said? He's like, this guy's pushing Messi and Ronaldo aside.
Oh,
Like, far out, man. I know he's doing
After-
good, but like
after
one
going down to 5
season,
minutes.
yeah, like Messi's like, please, man,
No.
show some
Don't
respect to
get
these
overexcited,
guys.
people. Just like Gianluigi
Yeah.
Lentini
Like, yeah,
from
like
a
show
lane
some respect,
for a
man.
record fee, and then
Chris C, you can't eat 10 Big Macs in 10 minutes. And Chris C says, I can. I reckon, listen, I reckon he can, man. I actually think he would do it.
oh,
That's a lot of Big
he
Mac.
did. I watched it. He did the cheeseburgers
Well, he
in 3
did,
minutes,
yeah,
didn't
10 cheeseburgers in, 4 minutes or something. He smashed it. Maybe not 10 minutes, but he could eat 10 Big Macs easy. He'd finish that.
That's
Well, John was
entertaining.
next to him when he did the Big V challenge, and that is way more than 10 Big Macs.
What's the big
There's a
V
chat. It's on
challenge?
our chat. You got to see it when him and John did it together.
Right,
Oh,
I'll have a look.
This is depressing, lads. I can't do it.
that's why we're talking about the Big V challenge.
This was on side, man.
Don't at me says big
Oh,
big
piss off,
words for a
City.
small man. I'm 6'2", man.
Can't wait till this club runs out of oil.
Nah, I can't wait till our club falls apart and the Glazers finally sell
That's
it.
funny. Unless they win the Champions League, there are still second-rate European teams, as far as I'm concerned.
Look at Pep. Pep always pretending
Oh,
to be
they have
upset.
to win the Champions League soon. I agree.
They're favourites this time, I think.
But
When you're
it's like
betting.
last year. Everyone just counted out Real Madrid. And I don't know
Yeah,
about PSG this year. I'm not sure. Messi's definitely playing better.
yeah, but they're
Yeah.
struggling in France. As in, they've won
Yeah,
like
it's
2-1
low
and
wins. But then again, new manager, I don't know.
yeah.
I blame Pogba
Pogba, I
for this
blame
match.
Pogba for everything. He won't play in the World Cup the way he's going.
No,
His
His
brother's
brother's
helping
like
him out.
stealing his money or something, isn't he? They're like
What a
in
nice
court or
guy.
something like that. Like, what a nice guy.
yeah. Pogba scored against
Yeah,
Australia
he
last
did.
World Cup, but like,
Isn't that when
He's
Cahill
terrible,
scored
man.
the goal?
no. Hale scored
Oh,
the
that was the
World
one
Cup
before,
before.
yeah.
Hale
No,
didn't
that's
get a
right. He
run,
didn't come
did
up,
he?
yeah, much. He was old and he wasn't getting. He was on the bench. That's right.
He didn't even get a run.
Go Anthony. Go Anthony. Oh, give him a red card.
Hale?
How many red cards do we need City to get so they
Under
forfeit?
set. You
Uh,
gotta have less
5.
than seven. Seven. You gotta have less than
35.
7 players, don't you? Is that right?
Yep. 5.
Oh, good ball. Oh,
Fred's coming on.
Hey.
oh
Fred
Fred. Let's all.
gets in the Brazil team ahead of Fabinho.
No Ronaldo though.
So who's he brought on? Shaw, Casemiro,
Calm
Fred,
down, Pep.
and
And
Lindelof.
Lindelof.
Ronaldo probably said to him,
That's his
I
last.
don't want to
That's his
come on.
last
So that means
change.
someone else has come on. Oh, yeah, because there was a double. Who came on with Casemiro? That's right, Martial.
Martial.
This is his last change. Ronaldo will be spewing.
Yep.
Yeah, we will, don't at me. When Chris C does the 10 Big Macs, we'll set up a premiere. But if you don't give him a time limit, I'm telling you, he'll smash 10 Big Macs. He'll kill that.
I
He
can't
did
even
5
fathom.
Whoppers in 8 minutes. You asked John. John did the Big
John
V
at me.
with him. The Big V was ridiculous. I don't know how he did that. I don't
Big
know
V
how
was
he beat it,
ridiculous.
man.
Like
I
a
remember when
stick
it
after
came out, I was looking at it thinking, oh no. And later that night when we got to my house, I was talking to Chris. He didn't even know I was talking to him. He was stunned.
You reckon Ronaldo will get a
Yeah, I
move in
reckon.
January?
After the World Cup. Has to.
Yeah. He's talking about he wants to play the next Euros as well.
So he'll be what? What's he? He's maybe what? 39? Maybe 40.
What's
If it's mid-year, he might be 39. Well, he probably still can. He's just got to go to a club and play.
Yeah. Is it time to go back to
Maybe.
Portugal?
It's just up to him to accept it because he's on such a big wage. He's got to realize that, he's getting older. He's got to start, Sporting are not
Yeah.
going to be able to pay that.
No, that's right.
Why didn't you just whip it?
Well, shut him down.
Will it even be Sporting though?
Hopefully
He
he's
might
onside.
even be Benfica or something. Who's the top dog at the moment? Oh no, man-child.
Is it offside or what?
I don't know.
Hey. Check it. No, it's not.
He's onside, man.
6. That was 11-12 season.
Yep.
6-1.
Oh, he's onside by a mile.
Yeah.
He's still in the D when it was kicked.
Did the ball go out of play?
It's out of play, man.
Definitely went out of play.
They should give us a goal for wasting
Yeah, I
time.
agree.
So Foden got a hat trick too.
Yep.
This is making me sick.
I am sick. Like
Ten Hag's getting sacked in the morning, man.
no.
Pochettino will be there on Monday.
Pochettino, he's been waiting for the job for 5 years.
Bring on the youngsters because we're
He's
shit.
got no subs left, man. Oh, them. You're talking
Mahrez,
about them.
Laporte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't they give us Laporte?
Oh, goodness
The
me.
score is, don't at me. I don't even want to tell you the score, so I'm not going to tell you. The score is 6-1.
Jack Grealish is not happy. Neither would I be. Grealish is not happy.
Grealish's legs, man. Tree trunks. No.
Butters can... I don't know what his problem is.
Well, looking forward to hearing what Ten Hag says.
Don't at me
It's on.
says WTF because we told him the scoreline. Yeah, I know, it's bad. Our Man
6-1,
City fan is
lads.
happy. My cat
Ecstatic.
now wants to be part of the stream. Hey, get off the camera.
Can you put party balloons around my frame?
Come on, come here.
I said I'd have a shot for every
Yeah,
goal.
that's
we
right. You
scored,
should be
remember?
drunk by now.
Put a refinery around his stream.
Relax, man. Well, you want to come here? Come here. Oh, he's tripping. Oh, look at that. De Gea passed out from the back, man. Casemiro almost lost it.
Oh boy, there's still plenty of time for more goals in this game. Jesus.
How we're terrible, don't at me. That's how.
Don't hate me, I blame you, man.
Don't say that. He can hear you now.
Yeah, put your hand over your
Yeah,
mouth, then you can't
John.
read your lips. That's right.
As the guy in the
Yeah, it
stands
wasn't
talking
John.
then
It was
behind me.
Maguire.
Yeah, Harry's here with me.
Oh, I
No,
bet
he'd
you
be
Harry's
happy.
happy.
Still,
If the striker scored, if the
that's what
striker
Harry
scored
Maguire was
7
saying.
goals,
That's
we
what he
would
said when England lost. He's like, oh yeah, we you know, I made 4 mistakes, but if Harry Kane scored a hat trick, I still don't think he'll get in. I still
Well,
don't
if I
think
was
he'll
on,
get picked unless Varane's injured.
what, in the squad at all?
Don't at me says, why are you crying, Johnny G?
Oh,
We're crying
jeez.
because me and I are getting smashed.
I
It's
cry, man.
crying time, and we don't want Pochettino to come in the morning. He says Guardiola will sleep well tonight. Why would you even pass the ball to the keeper then?
That's awfully. Oh, I tell you,
Ugh.
that's,
Oh,
that's
Eric.
how mistakes happen.
Why is Rashford in the centre square? Was that? Oh, I thought it was Rashford. I'm like, what the hell is he doing?
Well, at least Anthony scored a goal, I guess.
What? If Ericsson was running, then he could have probably got that ball when the guy overhit it.
Sometimes you can't against a tough team. You can't afford to too many ball players. I think he made a
Yeah, I don't
mistake
like.
at the
He
starting
should have
11.
had Casemiro from the get-go, I reckon. And I don't know. He doesn't obviously something's with Ronaldo. Didn't want to play him.
Yeah.
Now we know why Guardiola put Ake in instead of Diaz because he knew he didn't need him.
Yeah.
I could have been playing back there.
We've been terrible. We've been so bad. I don't know where this leaves us and poor Ten Hag. I know where it leaves City.
Second.
Is it City Liverpool next week at in Liverpool or it's in Manchester? Let's have a look. Where can we check that?
Must be hard being a United fan in Manchester these days, huh?
They're just like quiet. Whoa.
Bruno's upset, man.
Oh, calm down, Oliver.
Look how quicker Haaland is compared to Martinez. Jesus.
How quick he is. Yeah, well, he's quick, bro. Martinez is.
Martin,
Yeah,
he
well, he's
can't
just
keep
not as
up.
quick as him. It's the guy's one of his steps are like 4 of Martinez probably. What was that?
Man, we're
Oh, yeah.
crap.
We got Marshall, man. He's the best. I didn't even know he was alive.
Yeah, it's
I
even though he
didn't
was on the
even know he was
pitch.
alive, and he's.
Ronaldo's probably thinking, I
I
can't get
know.
into
That's what
this
I'm
team.
saying. Like,
But even Ake wants a goal.
okay.
He scored for the Dutch. I think.
I don't know about that. Don't at me. He goes bounce back next week. No stress. Big stress. So my week is ruined. My week's ruined. Lucky we're playing Ammonia. We'll probably lose to Ammonia, and they're terrible.
This
I
is,
blame George, man.
these last 10 minutes are going to be
Yeah, it's
nothing,
just
aren't
gonna
they?
be. I wouldn't be surprised if Edison scores. Far out, De Gea. He conceded 6 goals. Who's this bloke? Number 80.
Alvarez,
Oh,
isn't it? Julian Alvarez, Argentinian.
he's good.
Oh, Sir Alex.
I know. I feel every time it shows him, he must be thinking, I've
He must
tried
be.
so hard to keep this, to build this legacy, and then it just died in a week.
Send a message to his missus. Might be busy tomorrow.
Remember when I said I retired 12 years ago? Yeah.
Come on, Luke Shaw.
Yay, 6-2.
Yay!
That's why. That's why Ronaldo's not playing, lads. But tap in headers.
Tapping it.
The comeback begins. The comeback's on,
It's like
lads.
escape to victory, man. We can win this.
You win this, man. They should give him a goal and a penalty there because
That's a
of that
good
trip.
save.
Don't at me says, I can see
Good
your
save.
pain. Props to you for keeping the stream going. Got to keep the stream going, man. The show must go on.
Yeah, they're only doing it for me.
It was a good save, the first save, wasn't it?
Was a good save. And
Martial,
again,
man. Superstar.
forwards are always sharper on rebounds and defence. That should not be the case.
Leeds and
Ugh.
Aston Villa.
Where is it? Ellen Road or Villa Park?
Wonder if Chris has put an
No, he said
NFL bet on.
Oh yeah, tomorrow, Monday. I'm gonna ask him. Is the game at Ellen Road or Villa Park, John? Yeah.
Leeds, I reckon.
That leads.
That's a tough game to pick.
Oh, you
Oh,
muppet. You absolute muppet.
There's a
yeah, I
bonus
know.
bet
We're gonna
there.
use it by the 6th.
Chris hasn't put any
Nah, but
bets on, man.
tomorrow he's gonna start betting. He said.
Oh, it's right now.
Wait, when the games are they live now?
The first game's on, but all the games start
Well,
in an hour and a
message
half.
him. Tell him in here. We'll tell him as HFD Media.
Chris always forgets, man. He'll come Thursday and
Yeah, I
he'll just bet
know.
on something stupid.
That's how he rolls. Is that the first time he's played this year, Laporte?
Yeah.
All right. Why are they bringing up Guardiola beating us in a Champions League final? What does that matter?
I know.
He's never won a Champions League without Messi. I could win a Champions League with Messi in that year.
Not so much. It's not only Messi. This is
Oh
super
yeah,
faster
one of the
team, man.
best teams.
which was half the Spanish team that won the World
Yeah,
Cup.
definitely. Well, that I was watching an interview with Rooney, and that's what he said. He goes, if that Barcelona team didn't exist, he goes, I'd probably have 4 Champions League medals. He goes, because we were the next best team by
Yeah.
far, like in
Yeah.
that 3-4 year period, because they beat us in 2 finals.
We got Brazilians on the field, but
None of our
still
Brazilians
shit.
have Brazilian passports. Fred and Casemiro, they're like, we don't get the Brazilians like you know, the fancy ones.
Well, this half's 2-all. Let's not think about
So
the first half.
we're drawing, you know. Chris C
We're
says, is
drawing,
that
man.
6-1? It's 6-2. That scoreline hasn't updated up there, Chris. I don't know why.
And put a bet on
Yeah,
Chris,
Chris,
man. Far
syndicate bet,
out.
man.
The games are starting like in an hour. Mister, I'm waiting till Monday to do
Yeah,
my
Chris C, are you
NFL
gonna
bets.
bet in the syndicate, man? Now that you didn't put all your money on Man United?
It's probably like, oh yeah, oh
I told
yeah.
him to put Man United 4-0, but he laughed at me.
He's like, wait, oh yeah.
Look at Bernardo.
Right, sorry, man, I forgot. I want to go.
Mm.
Oh boy. Just blow the whistle, man. They ain't gonna add any time. No point.
Delo got booked in
Goals,
the
goals, and,
first minute.
goals and substitutions mean there should be another 4 minutes.
Chris
5
C
minutes.
says, huh? He still doesn't even know what you're talking about. It's your bet in the syndicate, Chris, is what he's talking about.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Like, oh
Oh,
yeah.
man.
He's like, Chris like Winnie the Pooh, man. He's like,
Honey,
honey.
honey. Poor Chris. Yeah, but the NFL games are on right now, Chris. He goes, I'm betting on NFL. It's like there's a game on now.
I'm waiting for NFL, man. Okay, they're playing.
He's like, I'm waiting for the Manchester Derby.
I'm waiting for NFL, man.
You know what? Fred has looked better than any of the midfielders that have been on.
He has.
Could be because no one's trying anymore, but
Bring
I
Scott McTominay
always
back
thought
on.
Fred was better than
Grief.
McTominay anyway. Just everyone loves McTominay now for some
Grief.
reason.
That's a penalty.
Penalty.
Yep.
Martial's the difference here, man.
It's Luke Shaw, man. Tubby Taylor. I can't believe Michael Oliver.
See, that's a red card. That's 2 red cards they should get there.
2 red cards.
Even though a country doesn't touch it. Even though a country doesn't touch him, but he should get red card. The comeback's on, Rob. I'm
Oh,
telling
he
you, man.
stomped on Fernandez, man. Is that what they're talking about?
Martial
Let
wants
him
it,
have
the
it.
greedy pig.
6-2, man.
Look at the Man United fans. They're all gone for us. Come on, Anthony.
I'd let him have it. Like,
All right, the top
he's
right
a
corner,
beast.
man. What a penalty.
What
Pick
side
that
do you
out.
go for penalties, John? Straight
Straight
down the
down the
middle.
middle.
That means you're not confident. I
Harry
know,
Kane
because I
did it
could
this
tell. You know,
morning.
I was saying it, and even Berbatov said it. He goes, oh, he's going to go down the middle. He goes, you can tell he's not confident because he missed one like for England.
Imagine
That'd be
Martial gets a
hilarious.
hat trick. Ronaldo's never playing again.
I don't like that way he went. I never go that way with penalties. Not often. It's more room for error that way.
For a right footer, it's unnatural.
Yeah, it's more room for error because you can sky it. Whereas if you go across the body, it just whips into the net.
You notice most left footers,
Yeah.
they go across the body.
Even if you don't get much on it going across the body, it will still whip into the side netting.
Yeah, yeah.
We
This is
scored 3 goals,
embarrassing.
but we're still losing by 3 goals.
Scoring 3, that's not on. That's ending, man.
There is
I
9
know, man. A
goals in this
Manchester
match,
derby with
man.
9 goals. Look at us playing out from the back, mate.
that
Look
gonna
at
be the
Martinez.
highest? Is that going
It
to be
would,
the
I
highest
reckon.
ever?
Or that I've seen. Most that I've
9
seen.
goals?
The most before that was when we got spanked, 6-1.
We won the second half, lads.
We
We
are
won
the
the
best.
second half.
Well, we're going to win the treble now. And it's going to be a fake treble because one of them will be the Europa League. And the other one will probably be the Worthington Cup. Or whatever they call it these days.
That's embarrassing.
They should have had a battle of who had a shinier head.
Let's see the handshake, lads. Don't shoot a man, child.
The man child. He's I'm going to call him. Now Haaland is Benjamin Button and Grealish is Butters.
Butters.
Look at Benjamin Button, man.
Right, as I said, Nathan Ake in defence concedes goals.
Was he at fault?
3.
The first one was
There, of course.
they were all at fault because Anthony cut in, no one shut him down. The Marshall, the second one, no one tracked. He gets a match ball. Do you reckon Man United will finish with a plus goal difference this year? We've been done 4-0 by Brentford,
Yes.
6-3 by City.
We'll probably end up at plus
It
10
won't be much,
by
I'm
the
telling
end.
you, the way they're going.
They'll finish with a bloody.
Why didn't Foden get a ball? He scored a hat-trick too. Haaland just stole everything. Man, you know,
Man,
Benjamin
child
Button's
doesn't
like, I'm
mess
taking
around,
this.
man.
You're not getting anything.
Oh, you just chucked at the Foden, I reckon.
He did. He took it off Haaland. Haaland's like,
Gundogan's
I've
like,
got
here,
25
man.
of those.
Thanks, man.
Haven't Man United still got a
Yeah,
game
they
in hand?
will.
Yeah.
Probably 2. Because
They could still win the game in hand. They're third, man.
who we got? Crystal Palace.
That's what it... It's the hardest game in the
It is.
fixture,
It's the
really.
hardest
Man
fixture
City
at
away.
City. Yeah. Well, so is there midweek Europe this week, or is that next week?
I believe
Let's have a
so.
look. Wednesday. All right. So Thursday, Man City got FC Copenhagen. That's a win. That's a win, Rob,
You know who's playing for
for
them
FC
in goals?
Copenhagen. Is he?
Mitch Langerak.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Mitch Langerak, Australian. Yep.
So that's a win for City, we'll say. United are playing Ammonia. They're going to the good old heartland of Cyprus.
Okay.
So United you'd imagine would win. And then who we got on the weekend?
Mm.
Yep. Harry Maguire.
He'll be
will
playing
play.
against Ammonia, yeah, definitely. Now it says you guys got
Yeah,
It says you guys got Southampton, Rob,
They found another ball.
on Sunday the 9th. Says that you guys have got Southampton. And we've got Everton away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Arsenal, Liverpool this week. You know what? Liverpool might lose away to Arsenal.
and we could.
Oh,
beat
that'd
them
be
as
done.
well,
They're already 11 points behind Arsenal.
Liverpool might be in a bit of trouble.
When do you start saying Klopp's in trouble? That's the question.
Lads,
Yeah,
I'm going to bed.
we are going to
I'm
go to bed
upset.
upset too, man. We're just seeing the fixtures. It was good.
Yeah.
Not really. Oh, I think it disconnected. What?
All right,
Jeez.
guys.
I don't know how that
gonna-
disconnected, but yeah, I'm back. And yeah, so Bruno Lage,
Thanks
they just
everyone for
said.
tuning
They
in,
just said
whoever
Bruno
tuned
Lage
in.
was sacked, if anyone wanted to know that, by Wolves.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he just got sacked, they're saying.
Well,
So what's he? Is he the second manager to be sacked this year? Scott Parker's been sacked. And now Bruno Lage.
Oh, look at that. I'm out of frame.
Yeah, I know. He chops and changes
Out of
sometimes.
frame. It's all right. It's all right. I'm calling it.
Yeah, all right, guys.
Although I'm too
Security,
excited to see.
security coming to usher me out, lad.
Wamu the Pillar Man says Eric 10 Hag 6 goals equals Eric 4 Hag plus 3 goals equals Eric 7 Hag. There you go. Is having a shot at Eric? Maybe I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't understand that.
I don't understand that
10.
formula either. And if Rob doesn't understand a formula that has numbers in it, I definitely don't understand it.
Ten Hag out. Hashtag.
No, definitely not. All right, guys. Peace all. Thanks for
See you
watching.
guys.
See you later.
No
See you
worries.
guys.
See ya.